How was practice today, Spencer?
Practice was good. Guys were flying around the ball. The intent was raised and stuff like that. The attention to detail, and guys really just putting the work in that needed to be put in. A lot of guys are playing physical, and that's what we're going to need to do in order to win the game. So it's a good practice.
Is the intensity higher now that you guys are getting into like the heart of the conference schedule? Does it rise a little bit?
The intensity of the practice is always going to be high, regardless whether it's a conference game, non-conference game. The intensity is never going to change. We always want to have a high intensity in practice, so that's what we have.
Spencer, how did you feel about how you performed Saturday after being away for a couple games?
I didn't perform to what I can. It could have always been better. Just little things as far as technique-wise and stuff like that. Staying on blocks late in the play and stuff like that could have made some big plays. So I didn't play as good as I could, but I mean that's what practice is for. So we're moving on.
How about the offensive line as a whole? How did you feel about the way the group held up Saturday?
Yeah, as a whole, we could have played a lot better. We didn't play terrible, but we didn't play up to our standard. And so we really hold ourselves to a higher accountability. So that's what we're going to have to do during the week, as far as going through drills, as far as communication, extra film treatment and stuff like that. We're just going to have to take a step forward in everything that we do.
Coach Traylor said he thought maybe last week getting some guys back late in the week kind of had an impact on how you played when you got out on the field Saturday. Did you feel like that was a factor for you all?
Say it again.
Coach Traylor said that getting some guys back from injury and stuff late in the week last week kind of factored in once you got on the field Saturday, that it made it more difficult for you guys to play together. Did you feel an impact there?
No, it didn't make, like I said, when they came back, if anything, it didn't hurt us, it helped us. As far as depth-wise, just having the extra guys there, if something were to happen or something did take place, they jumped right in and then they did their job, they did what they were told to do, and they were held to the standard that everybody else is held to. So I wouldn't say it hurt us in the back end, but if anything, it helped.
Coach told us that KD's going to be out for a while. What kind of impact does that have on y'all as a group?
As a group, it's just gonna make us step up. KD is a playmaker, a big playmaker. He's a veteran guy. He's played a lot of ball games for us, and he does a tremendous job of what he does. And so, it hurt a little bit, him leaving us, but at the same time, it's the next man up mentality. And the guys that we put forward in those positions, they've stepped up and did a tremendous job as far as executing and going forward with the game plan.
Frank had one of his best games last week. What have you noticed in his confidence level this season as he keeps going through that?
Frank's a hard worker on and off the field. Frank does all the extra. He does what he needs to do, and it's paying off, as you can see. Like I said, he played a hell of a game last week, and he's just continued to improve every day, just leadership-wise, as a teammate, as off the field, he helps guys, you know what I'm saying, with the playbook and stuff like that. Just getting the base ground information of all that we need in order to succeed. And he's doing it all. He has all the intangible. He's doing all the extra in order to do what he does.
What are you expecting from this Western Kentucky team?
They have playmakers. So we're just gonna have to match the intensity. We're gonna have to go out there, and we're just gonna have to play. They have playmakers all around the ball. They have a good defense. They have a good offense. So we're just gonna have to go out there and play our brand of football.
With KD out, it seems like we're going to be seeing more of Brandon Rolfe. What kind of jumps out about him as a player and what he brings to your team?
Brandon Rolfe is a great player. Brandon Rolfe comes in, he has all the potential in the world. He has all the intent he needs to be successful, and he's taking the steps forward in order to be what he to be that. And so Brandon Rolfe's doing an exceptional job on the field, learning stuff as far as what his technique. I mean, just across the board, he's doing everything he needs to do in order to fill that void.
Spencer, you guys are 5-0. A win this week will make you 6-0. No team has ever started that here. Does that history mean anything to you guys?
It definitely means something to us. Just knowing that we could be the pioneer to start something great here, as we have been, and we just want to keep the ball rolling. To be honest, like I said, we come out here, we practice every day, and the next game is the most important game. So that's our mentality. That's how we've attacked the whole week. Coach comes in here and he tells us that that's what we need to do as far as intensity, just in practice, just to keep the high intensity and just keep playing our brand of football, let the triangle travel.
Thanks a lot.